It's your girl, Just D. Today, I decided that it's time for you guys to get to know a little bit more about me. So I had you guys ask me some questions, and I'm gonna try and answer some of them. I am 24 years old. Shocker. Next! I actually really love my middle name. It's Amalia, and I sometimes wish that that was my first name, but D is fine too, I guess. Next! I don't know if this counts as a food, but honestly, I could sit and eat this all day. It's Speedos with their salsa. So like, honestly, it's just any tortilla chips and salsa. It's delicious, it's amazing, it's great. I will sit and eat that any time of day and never have a problem. Next up, I guess they're kind of one and the same. I'm Jamaican. I was born there and I partially live there. And honestly, if you know any Jamaicans, then you know that we're just a mix of a bunch of things, so I'm not gonna get into what that entire mix is. But I'm a beautiful black girl and I'm Jamaican. Next up, this one is really hard because I guess I have favorites based on the genre, but my overall, I guess honestly, I talk about him so much that he has to be my overall, is Popcorn. Popcorn's the best. He's amazing. I love him. Shh, don't tell me. Next! This one's hard. This one's really hard. I have a lot of favorites. My first one is ackee and saltfish and fried dumpling. Like, I love it. I could sit and eat that all day too. And the second one is rice and peas and oxtails. I've loved this since I was a child. Next up, okay, so this question, I feel like it's a setup. I feel like this is a setup to have an entire culture come after me. I don't want to answer this question. There are so many things that would cause me to lose my Jamaican and black card that it's not even funny. I really don't have one off the top of my head. That's crazy. And honestly, I lose it every single day that I speak. Like, every day I open my mouth, people are just like, there's no way you're Jamaican, which is crazy because I am, I swear. You want my birth certificate? You know what? When I make the video about all the things that will cause me to lose my Jamaican and black card, then you guys will know all the things. Until then, next! Some heavy hitters up in here. Honestly, I live my life and learn the lessons from them. I can't say I've ever done anything that I would regret. I don't think I have a regret. And I try to ensure that I would never regret a decision that I make. Next! Becoming the youngest local president in DC 37. And probably nationwide, to be completely honest. Yeah, I would say that's my greatest accomplishment thus far. There's always bigger and better coming along, so don't you worry. This is not the end. Next up, I love to travel. So this is a hard question because there aren't very many places I wouldn't want to go. But I would say, funny enough, that Russia is nowhere near on my list. At least not anywhere in the top, not anywhere in the top 50, 60, 70, I don't know. I don't think Russia's anywhere on that list of me ever wanting to visit there. I don't know why. I'm sorry if there's anyone who's from Russia. I've never been enticed to want to go to Russia. Next! Well, I guess I would have to say Grenada. I absolutely loved Grenada. Like, that was my favorite place that I've been to so far. Besides Jamaica, because we all know Jamaica is my paradise and I love Jamaica forever and nobody can take that from me. But if we're not talking about Jamaica, okay, we're not including Jamaica in this, Grenada is definitely the my favorite place that I've been to so far. And I'm sure there will be plenty more places that I'll visit because I love to travel, and we're gonna take you guys on that journey with me when Corona lets us out. Okay, next. I wanna live somewhere that's a tropical paradise. Honestly, I just wanna live somewhere warm, guys. Like, my dream location is anywhere that has a beach that's warm, that's kind of probably somewhere on the west so that I can watch the sunset. I am obsessed with sunsets. And that's about it. That's as far as my dream of wanting to live somewhere goes. I don't have a very specific country. I'm sorry. Next up! That's an awesome question. There are just so many people that I look up to that have inspired me in one way or the other. But if I'm being completely honest, and no, this might sound somewhat cliche, but my mom. She is the definition of not letting anyone stop her from going after her dreams. You know, she's a go-getter, she's a hard worker. She instilled everything in me to make me who I am today. So yeah, Mama Bear, that's definitely my #1 role model. And people say I look like her, so you know, I'm just her reincarnated twin. Next is live your best life. That one means a lot to me just because I've always been a traveler. I love going new places. I've always been adventurous. And so I just do everything to always, every single day, live my best life. And that's just it. Next up, one of my favorite memories is at my grandma's house one summer. My aunt bought a kiddie's pool and we put it on the front lawn and we filled it up with water. I just remember my grandfather like splashing us with water from the hose, and we were running all around the house, like around the outside of the house, not inside. And we were just all splashing about. I just remember, you know, everybody laughing, everybody happy. Even one of my aunts ended up coming in the kiddie pool with us. And it was just like it's like a fun memory for me, because it's kind of one of the last memories I have of my entire family like being happy and like at my grandma's house. Next, my dream job would be the dream job that I'm going for now, which is becoming a forensic pathologist. I hope to one day become a forensic pathologist. Like, whether I have to pay my bills or didn't have to pay my bills, I'd still want to become a forensic pathologist. I've just always wanted to do it. It's super interesting to me. So yeah, my dream job wouldn't change. Next, part of my YouTube journey, or part of my life's journey, is that I'm starting medical school this year. And I am actually attending a medical school, you guessed it, in Grenada. And I would say that the hardest adjustment right now is going to be different depending on the decision that they make, because thanks to Corona, I still don't know if I'm actually starting school online or in person. I've been out of school for 4 years now, and some of my major science classes I haven't taken in over 6 or 7 years. So I think that's the biggest adjustment, is, you know, putting my brain back into school study mode when I have literally been in work mode for almost 4 years. And to just adjust out of the country, it's making new friends again and adjusting to a slower paced lifestyle, kind of. But I'm ready for it. I've moved around enough in my life that I think I can handle it. And I got a pretty great support system, so I'm not too worried. Next up, I think I was one of those kids that always wanted to be a doctor. And I took an interesting path based on the other things that interested me, such as forensic science. And at the end of the day, medicine was just always the one thing that interested me enough to continue my path and go right back to it. There has never been a moment where I have told someone that I wanted to be something other than a doctor. I've always wanted to be a doctor. I've always wanted to help people. And I've always been interested in medicine and science. It's just who I've been since I was a child. Along the way, I've met some pretty awesome doctors that have just inspired me even more to go for what I want, even if I have taken the less common path. But yeah, here I am, going into medicine. And it's gonna be a journey, and you guys get to go with me. And this is just for the people that are out there that feel like because they took a different path, it means they can't go do what they want to do. It doesn't matter the path that you take. If that's what's meant for you, you'll eventually find your way back. Trust me, the nagging in the back of your brain will never stop until you do what you want to do. So might as well just do what you want to do to begin with. Feel me? Next, Thailand. I've always wanted to go to Phuket. I actually had a full birthday trip planned to go to Phuket this year, and coronavirus had other plans. So yeah, I still really want to go to Phuket. Please, Corona, go away. I can't take it no more. Well, those are all the questions. Maybe this is a long video, maybe it isn't. If you made it to the end, congrats to you. This is just to help you guys get to know a little bit more about me. I hope you stay tuned for the rest of this life journey. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Okay, I'm done. See you guys later.